Today, we have some exciting news for you. Hands-on photos of the Pixel 9 Pro XL prototype have surfaced, and there's a lot to talk about. Let's dive into the details. The latest leak from the Pixel 9 series reveals some interesting comparisons between the prototype units of the Pixel 9 and the Pixel 9 Pro XL. These videos, originally posted on TikTok, show significant differences in design between the base Pixel 9 handset and the top-of-the-line Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now, while these are still pre-production models, they give us a pretty good idea of what to expect when Google introduces the new Pixel 9 series on August 13th. One of the standout features you can immediately notice is the matte finish on the back of the larger Pixel 9 Pro XL. This matte finish is designed to keep your phone from attracting fingerprints, which is a great touch. In contrast, the Pixel 9 in the same set of pictures sports a glossy rear panel. Now, it might not attract fingerprints as easily as some older devices like the HTC Touch Diamond, but it's still shiny enough that you'll probably need to wipe it down every now and then. As you can see, the Pixel 9 Pro XL has a matte finish on the back, while the Pixel 9 has a glossy rear. This difference in texture is something we haven't seen much in previous Pixel models. But the differences don't stop there. Google has designed these phones with reversed side panel finishes. The flat sides of the two models are opposite to each other. So, despite the Pixel 9 Pro XL having a matte finish on the back, it actually has a glossy flat side. On the other hand, the Pixel 9, which has a glossy rear panel, sports a flat side with a matte finish. Here's a closer look at those side panels. The Pixel 9 Pro XL features a glossy edge, while the Pixel 9 has a matte edge. This unique design choice might appeal to those who prefer a specific texture for better grip or aesthetics. Now let's talk about the displays. The Pixel 9 is expected to carry a 6.24-inch display. The Pixel 9 Pro will come in slightly larger at 6.34 inches, and the Pixel 9 Pro XL will feature a 6.73-inch display. So there's a size for everyone, whether you prefer something more compact or a larger screen for media consumption. All three phones will be powered by the Tensor G4 application processor, or AP. But here's an interesting tidbit. If you can hold off, you might want to wait until next year for the Pixel 10. The Pixel 10 will reportedly be powered by a 3-in Tensor G5 AP, which will be customized by Google for the first time. This chip has been taped out a year in advance, allowing Google to put it through rigorous testing and make any necessary changes. There's also been speculation about a fourth Pixel 9 series phone, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. This would be the second-generation Pixel Fold, now with a new name. By pushing back the release of the foldable Pixel Fold from last June to an August or September release for the sequel, Google might have made it possible for the new foldable to be powered by the Tensor G4 SoC compared to the Tensor G2 that was used on the original Pixel Fold. This potential fourth model, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, could bring significant advancements and improvements over the first-generation foldable, aligning with the new Tensor G4 SoC for enhanced performance and efficiency. So to sum it up, the Pixel 9 series is shaping up to be quite exciting, with the Pixel 9, Pixel 9 Pro, and Pixel 9 Pro XL offering a range of sizes and finishes to suit different preferences. And let's not forget the potential Pixel 9 Pro Fold, which could bring foldable technology to a new level with the latest Tensor G4 processor. Whether you're a fan of the matte finish to keep those fingerprints at bay or you prefer the glossy look, there's something in the new Pixel 9 series for everyone. And with the promise of even more powerful technology on the horizon, it's a great time to be a Pixel fan. That's all for today's video. Are you excited about the new Pixel 9 series? Which model are you most interested in? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width, versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the Capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to a 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time.